What is referred pain, sensitization, and somatic? So referred pain is perceived as occurring in a region of the body topographically distinct from the region in which the actual source of the pain is located. So this is one of the types of the referred pain is a visceral pain. Yes, the visceral pain is also generally referred. However, this is very simple definition. Yes, we feel, for example, the pain in the foot, but the problem is somewhere else. Yes, so for example, in the nerve. Yes, or we feel the problem in our umbilicus, and real problem is in our stomach. That is in a bit different place. Yes, this is the general idea. Sensitization is increased responsiveness of nociceptive neurons to their normal input. So we have neurons, yes, that are responsive to the noxious stimuli. So they are responsive to pain. When they would fire, when they would produce the action potential, the information would get to the central nervous system. If not modulated, will lead to us, to our free, I wanted to say free will, to our mind, that some part of our body is painful. Yes. So sensitization is when those neurons are increasingly likely to pass this information. They are increasingly likely to send the information that something is painful. Yes. So it's increased responsiveness. So this increased likelihood to pass such information to the normal input and the recruitment of a response to normally sub-threshold impulse. What does it mean that something is sub-threshold impulse? Generally, if we imagine such a graph, yes, this is, let's say, some stimuli, yes. The stimuli needs to be, and stimuli is rising, yes. So the threshold would be this line, this one. So when the stimuli is rising, when it's very small, it would not activate the neuron. It would not activate the receptor. But when it's bigger than some threshold, it would activate. Yes. So, for example, you would not see something until it is big enough. Yes. You cannot see a cell. Yes. But you can see a grain of salt. So there is some threshold of our ability to visualize something. Some size threshold, yes. For example, it needs to be at least 1/3 of the millimeter, yes. It depends, of course, on the person. The threshold of visibility of some object would be this 1/3 of the millimeters, yes. This is arbitrary number. So if the object is below this size, we do not see it. But when it would reach this threshold, and after, we could see it, yes. The same is with the sensitization idea. So we have some stimuli, like temperature, for example. It rises. For a moment, we do not feel it at all. Then we can feel it as the temperature, and then we would feel it as a pain. Yes. And what is sensitization? Sensitization is that we will reduce this threshold. So even small stimuli of the small intensity will lead to pain. So in case of the vision analogy, we would be able to see smaller things, yes? In case of the vision, it would be good. In case of the pain sensation, being more precise, being more sensitive, is not so good. Okay. So it may also be related to increase in response to the suprathreshold stimuli. So suprathreshold stimuli is the stimuli that is stronger than our threshold. Yes, so it's natural that there would be feeling of pain if the stimuli is a suprathreshold. But this feeling of pain can be small, big, very big, and in case of sensitization, there may be increasing in response of the suprathreshold stimuli. So the stimuli that would normally lead to pain, but not very strong, will lead in this situation to stronger pain. Yes. So think for a moment. There was some definition related to this. Yes. What it was? When we had pain that was increased. Yes. It was the hyperalgesia. So hyperalgesia is increased pain from a stimulus that normally provokes pain. In this case, one of the mechanisms behind hyperalgesia is the sensitization. Okay, what does it mean somatic? Somatic derives from the body. So, although the somatosensory input refers to sensory signal from all tissues of the body, including skin, viscera, muscle, and joints, it usually signifies input tissue other than the viscera. Yes. So generally, it's about the inputs. Yes, the origin of this pain is from the body tissue other than the viscera. Simple like that.